Fines for violating Oregon's disabled parking laws can be as much as $440.
The responsibility for enforcing those laws falls on a group of volunteers from the Portland Police Bureau. Tony has more in today's Behind the Wheel.
It's a scenario Rick Spady sees played out far too often.
Oh, I'm going to the post office. I just run in to drop off the mail. So, oh, the spots are open. I'll use those. Unfortunately, what happens to the person who actually needs to get in the post office in a wheelchair?
The reality is that many Oregonians do use wheelchairs or walkers or otherwise have a right to accessible parking.
We're trying to help the people who are most vulnerable.
Rick is one of 20 volunteers patrolling the streets of Portland as a member of the Disabled Parking Enforcement Unit, or DPEU.
We're educating the public. We're here. We're not going away. We're volunteers. We care about the people who need those spots.
People like Jocelyn, who isn't a person within the disabled community, but drives for someone who is.
If it's my sister, then I have to stop at the door and let her out, and then park and come back and get her. So I don't like that.
Jocelyn's situation clarifies one of the most frequently misunderstood aspects about the use of a disabled parking placard.
I have a valid placard, and yeah, it's valid, but it's not yours. The placard goes with the person, not the car. I mean, my mom's 93. Finally, she got a placard, finally. But I can't use that if she's not with me. And just because a family member is disabled doesn't mean you have the right to use that.
Seeing drivers willfully violate disabled parking rules on a daily basis can take its toll. To lighten the mood, volunteer Randy Lawler brings his honorary canine, Allie, with him on patrol.
Come here, let's walk back down here for a minute.
She doesn't sniff out violators, but she does lighten the mood.
It diffuses a lot of situations. When someone gets a citation, they're not happy, and they can be belligerent.
The DPEU writes dozens of tickets every day, so clearly many drivers see these spots and just see them as another place to park. But for the people who need and have a right to these spots, they mean something much more.
Freedom. Freedom to have the access to the goods and services without having to feel that I'm a burden.
Which doesn't seem like much to ask, no matter who is making the request.
Gonna give me a ticket? Give me a ticket? I said kisses.
Okay. Tony Martinez, Fox 12 Oregon.
So cute.
Cute little Allie.
But important information.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before, all volunteers. It actually was begun by a former cop many, many years ago who was injured and then kind of got himself organized and began this volunteer organization to do this patrol. So if you want to get involved, we have a link on our website. You can find out more about it.